Hello and welcome. This is my new YouTube channel. This is my first time doing anything like this. A little bit of background about what the channel is and what I intend it to be. I am nothing more than a normal 30-something-year-old man. Grew up playing games like this my entire life. Had kids and got busy for a little while and stepped away from playing video games, and I've recently gotten back into them, so I thought there might be some appeal out there to watch just a normal dude play video games horribly. If you're looking for a YouTube channel to learn how to play any video game, this is not going to be it, that's for sure. It's going to be probably more frustrating than informative. The one thing that I think might set me apart a little bit is as I play my streams, or rather my recordings, you're going to see that I'm going to have a counter, if I can figure out how to do it, in the corner, and that is going to be how many Millers I have had while playing a game. So each recording you will see my attention and my coordination and my thought process gradually get worse and worse, and I just thought that that might be a little bit fun to watch. So we are going to start a new grand campaign playing as France on Empire Total War. I have not played them in a very, very long time. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's see what we got to start with. So, what I generally like to do is just do a quick survey of what I've got. Usually with one of my capital cities, I like to upgrade that as much as possible. Which right now I'm kind of content. I do really like the demi-cannons. I used to try and advance my artillery as fast as possible. After playing recently, I've kind of discovered that I kind of like using them for as long as I can. And I can already make line infantry, so I'm happy with that. Let's look at the technology tree. First things first is canister shot for me. And let's look at our diplomacy. Oof. Let's get some trade going. Very nice. Who else? It's gonna be a while, I think, before the Marathons get a lot of money, so let's see if we can also start training with the Moguls. Fine. And who is around me? How do people feel about me, rather? Ah! Well, mostly friendly. Spain's my friend. So first things first, I guess, is I gotta decide where I want to go. And right now, Savoy is not a fan, so Savoy is weak, so we are coming for Savoy. Feel confident I can move my guys away from my friends here. What do we have? Yeah, some militia, some line infantry.
Oui, Miller. Troupe, en
These guys in
avant.
there.
Comment
You
puis-je vous aider?
come in
Ah,
here.
un lieu d'apprentissage et de culture.
Vos ordres, votre majesté.
I got some guys here already. Oh yeah, this should be easy. Who are they allied with, though? Anybody? Ew. Austria, huh? And they are trading with me. Who else? Actually, let's just go for the United Province. Do we have access through Spain? No. Let's keep this going nicely as long as we can. Alright, so we now have access through them. Now what this will do is it's going to tie down my armies for a long time while I pacify them,
Votre
Marchez.
Majesté.
but I think that will be worth it.
En avant. Pour la
Votre Majesté.
couronne et le pays.
Yep, we're already pretty Catholic, that's fine.
Votre Majesté,
I'm gonna send you in here.
la ruse me couvre. J'avance.
Let's protect our trade port.
Levez l'ordre. À vos ordres. Solidement.
Don't think I really need you guys. Let's disband.
Ordre du navire, bien reçu.
And we'll get better roads. Yeah, we got some infantry coming. Alright, let's go look at... Ooh, I forgot I have this territory. Let's increase our trade, resources. Man, not really worried about you.
Tenez-vous prêts.
How do people feel about us over here? That's Great Britain, Iroquois. Who are they friends with? No one. Alright, so might be able to make some expansions there. And Inuits. But I don't think that land's worth a whole lot of value. And they're friendly. Nope. Well, let's see what we can do here. So I don't want the Iroquois to become a bigger problem, which they can sometimes be, but they could also be a problem for the colonies. So I think right now, let's
Troupes.
focus on just being able to defend ourselves. Shoot. Yeah. Alright, well,
Quelle direction, capitaine?
that'll be it for our first turn. Alright, new mission. Michigan Territory, Algonquin Territory, and Cherokee. Alright, well, now that we have a reason to fight here. So we have Michigan, Algonquin, and Cherokee, right? So I think I'm going to... Let's wait till we have better soldiers before we kick this off. And let's improve our infrastructure. Oh yeah, definitely some roads. Lithuania, France, Russia, Austria. Alright, so it looks like we have someone who also wants to go to war with the United Provinces, so let's try and jump in on that. Well, we take our time getting there.
En avant.
They might fight a battle they can't
Vos ordres,
win
Votre Majesté. En avant.
and soften
Marchez.
them up for us. Yeah, let's just send all three guys
En
there.
avant,
In general, you can
marchez.
hang out here.
Monsieur, vos ordres. Votre demande est inconsidérée.
Oh, bonjour.
So keep an eye on what's going on over here in Amsterdam.
Je me cache.
Oh yeah, we can take that.
Miller?
Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular line infantry plus 2 militia. Just gonna be the backbone of our army to their 1 line and 3 or 2 militia. Yeah, we can do this, but well, if we siege them and they wait, we might.
Monsieur,
I want to get
vos
that
ordres?
canister shot first. That will do a lot of work for us. Alright, new agent. Let's get him recruiting. Or let's get him researching.
Avec votre permission. Un lieu d'apprentissage et de culture.
Tenez-vous prêts? Immédiatement!
There, they got. Looks like another. Maybe I just didn't see it earlier, but another line infantry.
Oui?
Yeah, we can take them, no problem. The allies with them. Ooh, they are allies. Ooh, 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 ooh. I did not check this before. This could get nasty, but I saw that Spain went to war with them and the UK did, or excuse me, Great Britain didn't drop in, so let's go for it.
Préparez les troupes pour la bataille!
Ooh, okay, well,
Bataillon!
that's
prêt!
fine. So we're gonna try and wait them out so we can
Village
get
assiégé!
better the canister or the grape shot. And we'll get some more infantry in here. Ooh, sweet. Forgot how good of a city Paris is to start off with. Let's get those upgraded. Yeah, we'll get that upgraded too. And we need to look to our frontier. Alright, so they did not join, but they did. So that could be an easy. That could be an easy run up and grab that. But I'd rather do it with line infantry, which we do not have yet. So let's just put someone in there. Shit. Well, I forgot that these do not count as the colonies. Let's see. No, I think we'll leave Montreal as it is for right now. Do we want the roads? Yes. I don't have
cache
space
sous
for
les
them. So
jupons des
let's see. Let's
femmes.
drop you. No.
Aux
Monsieur.
armes!
You all go raid. And you 5 come in.
En avant! Marchez!
You know, until then,
En avant!
I'll hang out. And we have what? One more turn? Yeah, one more turn. Till we get canister shot, which to me is a game changer, and at least in the way that I play. Let's just see if Great Britain wants to just make friends. Like, it's nice of you to join, but no, okay. Sometimes they like to do their token join the war. They usually don't. They usually like to go all in. It's weird when you get like wildly uninvolved countries involved in wars with you, but that's fun. Ooh, I didn't realize I got guys here. I don't really need y'all to garrison anything.
Marchez!
So we'll just put you on the frontier right there. And where are we over here? One more turn, one more turn. Yeah. Because we're going to want to have some cannons. Although... No, I don't have 12 pounders. Don't have the technology for that yet, but that is... Ooh. Well, there goes that plan. Alright, so I don't really feel the need to jump on that right this second. Y'all lost it to the Inuit. Or the Huron. Alright. Don't... I definitely need to reinforce here, though. While I wait, they could jump on me here. And we'll get some roads. And if not, then that will be a pirate state that we can take soon, so... and Curacao. Which, funny enough, is where my favorite baseball player, Ozzy Albies, is from. Go Braves. Alright, beer number 2. Yeah, not a big fan of the grenades, don't really care for them. So we will get, like I said, I don't really feel a need. The 12 pounder is great and all, but if you look at the firepower is 27 versus 38. Range is 400 for both. Action reload's the same. So to me, I'd rather have the higher firepower, and I have a very defensive way that I like to play. So I usually like to set up and let them come to me. So we're gonna go try and get the better bayonets now. Oh great, we got Sophie. Alright. We can actually start recruiting soldiers here now. Decent soldiers, the Colonial Line Infantry, which are comparable, in my opinion, to regular infantry. Regular line infantry. I think for finance sake, we will hold off on really building up here. Because I'm going to take some time to think about it. Whether or not I want to... And when I say build up, I mean building up an army. I've got to decide if I want to continue campaigns in Europe or just stay here and keep fighting. Wait, no. If I need, if I want to keep building up, if I want to keep building up my European empire, or if I want to start focusing on the New World. I think the UK, sorry, once again, Great Britain might be where we go next because they usually leave it relatively unguarded. And one thing I do love is that most of the time when I play, whether it be Empire or Medieval, Napoleon is, I like to play as Great Britain because they are isolated, and at least on the difficulty settings that I play, the computer is not very good about launching naval raids or invasions, so I always feel safe when I have Great Britain. It's almost like I may not win, but I'm definitely not going to lose.
Cible
But anyway,
assiégée, monsieur.
so we will see where we are after this. Well, Hestia may be worth going towards next. But if I do that, then sometimes Denmark gets a little squirrely, the Prussians get a little squirrely. How do the Prussians feel about us? Where am I? Yeah, they don't really like us. So I might leave that as a buffer state. Either way, I'm going to have to occupy this for a minute before I can really move on, so it is what it is.
Formez en attente de vos ordres. À gauche, marchez. Bataillon, prêt.
Yeah, we're going to win all day long. 3 cannons to 2. 2 live infantry to, what, 10? 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got better cavalry than them. Oh, yeah, we'll slaughter them. But, we'll wait them out.
Opération de siège en préparation. Formez une ligne de bataille.
Alright, so we're making decent money. Yeah, so we're making decent money right now, which is why I don't want to expand and make a second army, right? We have money, but not enough, I think, to support a second army. And I personally like to attack with real armies. Alright, here we go. Here goes our first battle. So I feel like over here is going to give us the best. Probably right here is going to give us the best fields of fire for our cannons, which to me is pretty critical. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Duh. Right here's a good field of fire.
Lancez des ordres.
There we go. Put these guys. Put them here. We'll kind of angle them like that, and then put our. I can call you guys rangers. I know you're not rangers, but yeah, I want to be rangers. And I will take you guys, and again, we'll cover our flank here. Generals here. Nope. Cavalry. Concealed. So generally, this is kind of the setup that I like. Kind of spread my cannons out, but along my main front line with a, I don't know, C shape, covering my flanks, and generally speaking, it's like letting them just crash out my formation and just get shot. And then it also gives me the ability to turn a flank right here if I need to. Speed this up. Because they're going to just try and maneuver around for a minute, if they even come at me. For some reason, they can never understand that I might be in a corner. Could hit them. Yeah. Let's. Ooh. Oh wait, those are my rangers. Oh shit. Alright, well, there goes all their artillery. So it looks like they're going to be going heavy on our right flank. Which thankfully that's where we are a little bit stronger between our rangers and our outlying 12th company here. The nice thing I like about this setup is also it's easy to maneuver unused flank to your other side and then wheel, or wheel out on the front side. Anyway, we'll fast forward. What we got here? Oh, that's just their armed citizenry. These are just cannon fodder. Every now and then they can come in a pinch and help you out, but bold of you to put your general up front. Shit. guys, original cavalry. Yes, come this way. Gotcha. So we will move you guys over here, just for more flank security. And number 2 is done. So this is why I like this formation. It's a nice way to get good fields of fire on your enemy as they advance towards you. And this is why I usually have a more defensive setup. Where you shooting at? Let's focus on those guys. Now we can set that canister shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, that really helps thin out the herd. Really thins them out before. And let's get ready to turn this flank right here. I'm gonna run you guys down. We're such a defensive guys. No, we weren't. Well, that explains why you're running out of formation. Probably need you guys to stop firing. But yeah, it looks like we've more or less routed the Dutch army. Dutch army, what's that? Let's get you guys over here so we don't lose you for the next battle. Let's turn you. pretty much the game. Game, set, match. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we definitely outnumbered the hell out of them, but wow, look at that. The loss. Yeah, I barely lost anything. And they have nothing remaining. There's number 3. What you gonna do? So at this point, we can just go right in and take
Village
it.
assiégé.
I mean, that's not even a resistance.
Nous avons triomphé. Préparez-vous pour la guerre.
But here's where we're gonna get him down: is the occupation. So let's see. Let's. So what I like to do is usually get my army back up to full strength. And a lot of times what I'll do is, as you'll see in a few minutes, yep, bye-bye. Let them get all pissy and riot and all that, move the army out to just make them riot faster, destroy that uprising. You do that 2 or 3 times for the capital cities, and that's it. Usually at that point they're pacified. So I usually like to try and speed that process up along by just moving my guys out. Ooh, trick. I don't know how to say it. A trick. Alright. Let's see if we can't make a little piece there. Oh, sweet. Alright. So now we have a buffer with people who don't necessarily like us, but they don't want to fight us either. So, win-win. Yeah. Well, you know what? We can always make a navy right here. All I need is 1 ship to take my guys over. Where are we at over here? Ah, yes. Let's scout this out.
D'autres ordres.
Yep. Alright.
Prêt
I
à
need a better
recevoir vos
army.
ordres?
Cause... Oh, can't see him. I hate the pirates. They're just a pain in the butt. Yeah, so at this point I'm kind of thinking, once we can pacify Amsterdam, we move on to the UK. Sorry, Great Britain. That's the 3rd time, I think. Yep. So, of course, they want to riot. I think next turn will be a full stack all around. Yeah, don't need to do that. Maybe we'll make like a half army over here. Yeah, yeah. Small little half army. Should be able to knock them out. No problem. I do need a raiding force over here, though. Not gonna get a very good one, but get some militia. Which I'll gun them, and then we'll have an occupation force. And then we can also pick and choose who we need to keep. But that's gonna be about it for this turn. Yep. Oh, wait a second. These Protestants here. Nah, it's not gonna work.
Oui.
Come be Catholic.
Obéissez à la parole de Dieu.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Yeah, I'll take it. Go to the governor's mansion. And let's prepare that port. Alright, so now that this army is fully
D'autres ordres? En avant!
healed, whatever,
Préparez-vous!
put an occupation
Marchez!
force there. And
Oui,
these
là.
guys can cover most of it. Oh yeah, they are not a fan. Whatever. We will just kill all the rebels until no one wants to rebel anymore. It is funny though, like, alright, so this war started because I declared war on the Netherlands, who's no longer a country. When I did that, the Great Britain joined the war. Now the United Province is no longer a country, let's see if we can't make war, or make peace. Yep, yeah, they don't want to. Like, just looking for an excuse to fight. I'm here for it. It just gives me an excuse to take your land. Let's do it. Next turn.
Je sais.
you.
Monsieur?
And let's go crush it.
Massacrez-les!
I didn't see it. Maybe you saw it. You can pause it and see what our public opinion was before.
Grave!
Boom,
Et
they're
vaincu!
dead.
En avant! Marchez!
And should have dropped.
Milord?
So it was too fast for me. Maybe you can pause it and you can tell me what it was. Alright. Yeah. New friends, French Guiana. Ooh, Portugal destroyed. Fun, fun, fun. Guess I'm not the only one to topple. Oh no, they're not world power in this. Ooh, they can make a lineage.
Monsieur?
Alright. So what we want to do is, I'm just not a really big fan of the Rangers. They're fine, but
Marchez!
I've rarely used them. 1, 2, 3. $70, $40, $25, $70, $40, $80, $20, $15, $8, $10, $13, $7. Ah, yeah, fuck that. We're going with these guys.
Votre humble serviteur.
Only they need 3 regiments. Alright. So, we're coming for you, London. So a lot of times my campaigns get started off slow, but it's because I'll take 1 or 2 major capitals, which I have to pacify before moving on to the rest of it. But, I mean, London's going to make me some money. This really didn't make me a whole lot of money, but I think it will in turn. A lot of spice, a lot of sugar, a little bit of fur. We got going over here. 4 regiments. Not gonna be enough yet. So I usually like to fight battles I know I can win. And I like to do that by, 1, having better soldiers and more soldiers. Let's upgrade you, Montreal. You've earned it. And that's, we do that. And that. Because we're still okay. Alright. So, these guys want to see a naval invasion coming, I bet. Ooh, excuse me. Sweet. We have a gentleman here.
Tout de suite, un lieu d'apprentissage et de culture.
Oh shit, I'm stupid. Just got the ring bayonet. I will get that. One turn
Oui,
away.
monsieur. Oui. Troupes, en avant! En avant!
Alright, we might be over more than 3 rebellions, but
Comment puis-je vous aider?
Ordre bien reçu.
aha,
Mettez les voiles.
aha,
Tout
we
votre
can
cœur.
move in past. They're not quite yet ready to fight our navy, which is not the best, but hey, you know what? We'll take what we can get. How Catholic is the Netherlands? We're going up. One, two, three, four, 5. Let's just scout you guys out.
À vos ordres.
4.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Like a little bit more before we go to war with you guys. Well, I guess we are at war, but before we close in combat with you. One, two, three, four, 5 plus 6. 6 live infantry and 3 cannons should be enough to really. Actually, I really should have. Yeah, the live should have been better, but oh well. Alright. Yeah. There you go. Now we are doing ring bayonet. Which is what I wanted. No dead. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 infantry, 1 infantry, and 3 cannons should be a pretty good attack, especially against. What was that? Inuit, so. I feel like there's some islands missing here. Or maybe it's here. I'm not, not a geologist. Not a. Oh shit, what's the word? Cartographer. I'm pretty sure there's some islands missing up there.
Tenez-vous prêts?
No, fuck it.
Bataillon, prêt!
Maybe we can retreat.
Comment puis-je vous servir?
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Looks like the British Navy has moved off. We're not doing a whole lot better with public opinion, but that is okay.
À votre service.
What if we insert an agent? No, I don't want to go like there.
Point sortie.
Je suis aux aguets.
Oui, milord. Arrivez.
Milord.
That's their commercial report. That will hurt them.
Comment puis-je vous aider? J'observe et j'écoute.
I don't know why it seems like an empire there is like one main port for your entire empire, which is usually in your home province, and I do not know why it's only one. You can take 6 different countries' capitals, and their ports don't matter as much. I don't get it, because wouldn't you want to spread out your trade? Because if they take that, or they blockade it, or they ransack that port, you are fucked until you can build it back up. Alright, now we got another rebellion. A little close this time. Alright. -15, -20. Yep, let me take that.
Nous gagnerons. Nous avons
Auto
triomphé.
resolve.
D'autres ordres? En avant! En avant! Pour la couronne et le pays!
Alright, so we're gonna have a couple of these, it looks like. We're gonna drop by 3 on each. But it's alright, because Great Britain's not really bringing a lot to the table right now. So we can withstand them, I think.
Mes yeux sont les vôtres. Je prends la cible en filature.
I mean, we could take that right now if we wanted to. But we don't have the power to hold the Netherlands. Which, not the end of the world, however, generally speaking, I like to hold what I have. Can't open up trade negotiations with anyone, so I'm not really interested if you can't give me money. I'm not interested in you. Alright. I think that's our wait one more turn here. Let's get a better road. And who knows, maybe we can move on to some of these smaller islands. Ooh, fuck you. Two more turns there before we go move out. We should probably get a general. Just rebel already so I can kill your sympathizers. Okay.
Un missionnaire en mission?
Really not much to do right now except for wait for rebellions and also keep building. Oh wait, actually. You done? Yep. Yeah.
En avant! Autre chose? Marchez! Hommes, en avant!
Hommes,
Hommes, en
you not
avant!
sure? Like,
Préparez-vous pour la guerre!
alright.
Oui, Miller!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. We should be able to win that. I can't imagine we wouldn't. But I don't know. I've been surprised by worse. And what do we have over here? There we go. One more turn. So I'll decide in my editing if I want to just edit out the or most of the computer's moves. I feel like it wastes a lot of time. At this point we're at 100, not 130, an hour and 3 minutes. That's a big difference. Now 3 minutes. I feel like a lot of it's just been wasted by. Yeah, there we go. Fuck these guys. By just watching the intern. So we'll probably edit it out unless maybe I see something that's worthwhile.
Soyez bénis.
Just ride already. Come on, ride it.
Votre Majesté, sonnez le rappel pour la bataille.
Yep, we're just gonna sage them out.
Ports pourrissent dans
Let them
leur
come to us. We can't rebuild that port. Yeah, maybe make it a little better. Ooh, yep, and some more sugar. Sugar. Sugar and water. Leave a comment if you know what that is from.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres. Préparez-vous pour la bataille. À gauche, marchez. Oui, monsieur.
Yeah, I think the Navy's
En
gonna be a better way
avant
to go about that.
pour la couronne et le...
So I'm thinking for this channel, I'm gonna do a little Empire because it's just a game that I'm comfortable with. And it's a little bit nostalgic, a little bit of a throwback, and probably it's been a little while since a lot of people have done something on this. But the other game that I'm playing a lot is Icarus. So now that I would assume I'm gonna have 10,000. Ooh, fuck you guys. Ooh, excuse me. Now that I would assume that I'm gonna have 10,000 followers, 1,000, or even 100 followers off the bat, but if anyone's got anything to say, please leave in the comments whether you see more Icarus or more Empire Total War. Maybe my second video will be an Icarus video. For those that have not seen it. Alright, here comes our second battle. And to nobody's surprise, we're coming out with a similar defensive structure. I'll go with 4. Alright, on to the next one.
Colonial.
Marche rapide.
So that's beer number 5 at this point, I think. Let's expand this line a little bit.
Marchez.
Wheel it.
Rapide.
No, expand it. This is wheeling. Excuse me.
Marchez. Lancez des ordres. Marche rapide.
I think my favorite technology is the fire by rank. You can do some real work with that.
Hold position.
Lancez des ordres. Marche rapide.
Let's close here. We're gonna wheel these guys around, I think, in a second, depending on where these guys actually go.
Oui, monsieur.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so we are gonna do our best to try and surround you and as you walk into us. Like close as you can. Excuse me. else here. Yep, they're routing. Easy peasy. So I don't usually hit on militia. I mean, they're not great, but if you're not going against a hard enemy, they're not bad. They can hold their own. It generally helps if it's in their favor though, numbers wise. In this case, I deployed twice what they had. Literally twice what they had, and lost a fraction. So I'll take it. Thank you for rebelling.
Miller? Hommes, en avant! En avant!
Yeah, I mean the tool counters are fine, but 445, 445, 643, 643. They're not much better, other than they're mobile, but they cost more. So again, if you're like me and you play defensively,
Monsieur? Massacrez-les!
I'll let the computer figure out some of these. But
Hurrah!
look at
Hurrah!
lost 34, killed 680.
En attente de vos ordres, marchez! En avant! Pour la couronne et
We
le
are
pays!
keeping that down slowly. Making 4,600 a turn. Which isn't a whole lot. Not enough to support a true second army.
Village assiégé! Sonnez le rappel pour la
I'll take it.
bataille!
Yeah, lost 22.
Bataillon prêt!
Got a nice little South American base going. I don't want to dissolve it yet because it could be decent to jump on some of these other islands. And then over here, what do we have? Yep, we removed that guy, so... What are these? The not empires, the Turks and Caicos. That is a joke. I do not believe that. Does not apply to me. Do not give a fuck. Netherlands, Netherlands.
Oui, milord. Tenez-vous prêts.
I think I can take that.
À vos ordres.
I think it goes down by like 3 every turn. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, no, 4,717. We can't fund another army quite yet. But Spain is making a nice ally. Fuck, I did this again. No. Yeah, if you haven't realized yet, there's going to be a lot of quote profane quote language on this channel because I am doing my best not to use curse words or swear words or other words or whatever the hell you want to call it, but yeah, I do. Oh fuck! I did not realize that they're blockading my port. Took a quick break for some dinner, and I am back. And on that note, beer number 6. Let's see what we got going on. Gonna do away with that. Yep. Leon.
Monsieur, vos ordres.
Yep, so have a good army. We're getting there. We're getting there. How's that fitting out? Yeah. Brig, 5th rate, 4th rate, 4th rate. Brig, 6th rate, 6th rate. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take that on, I don't think. But what we could do is tell them to go fuck off. Like, do you want me to invade you? Do you want to speed the process up? Let's do better there. Alright. See, and all I need is like 1 or 2 ships so I can like maybe skip around the pirates. Anything on Trinidad, Tobago, Aussie Albies' home country, which actually I think is technically owned by the Netherlands, but you know, details. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Préparez les troupes pour la bataille.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna siege you, and we're gonna
Ils
tell
se
you to
cachent
go fuck
sous les
yourself.
jupons des femmes.
No belly rubs. Okay, belly rubs. There you go, buddy. There you go. Here's some belly rubs. Who lets some belly rubs? Belly rub intermission. I know. I know. Alright. We will probably do this mission, or not mission, this battle and this, and in the turn, and that will probably be it for us tonight, but here we go. Ooh, excuse me. So they're attacking me. I feel like I can back up a little bit to expand my field of fire. Yeah, let's put those out there. Very arid looking.
Marchez!
Infanterie de ligne coloniale.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we want overlapping fields of fire.
Marche rapide!
Defensive stance. Just control one, so we can do canister shot as needed. Yeah, I'm not the only one who's perplexed. It looks like a desert, but we're in Newfoundland. Is that where we were at? I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me again. Canada's gonna start opening up. I probably only use your chief bodyguard as your vanguard. Here comes canister shot. Eat shit, motherfuckers. Said, deal around. back. Yeah, fuck them up.
Infanterie de ligne coloniale. Infanterie de ligne.
Now we can isolate specific regiments and really get them involved in development of fire, but yeah, okay, they're retreating. They are retreating too. I'll run you down real quick. Excuse me again. Oh, right. Oh, man. Well, that's what 6 pints does to you. Yes, as a standard measurement, unless I'm drinking a beer, I'm not talking about a sissy 12 ounce, I'm talking about, you know, actual beers or pints. Excuse me. Finally.
Village assiégé. Nous avons triomphé.
Done. Let's burn it down so we can make it a European village. Some roads and yeah. French Guiana. Okay. Some roads so we can get some trade going. And you guys start destroyed. Let's go kill you guys.
Détruisez-les.
Yep.
Personne ne nous vaincra. D'autres ordres, marchez.
Sorry guys, I should have compared beginning versus end with the
Marchez.
effect. -6, yeah, we're still gonna have to fight a couple more. Oh, I can probably hold.
Prêt. Je ne peux faire cela, général.
Which means by the next time they have a rebellion, we'll go with some militia just in case. That should be able to hold off anything that they throw at us, I think. Which means we could go ahead and start the invasion of Great Britain, which again will bog us down. Good here. Excuse me. Maybe we'll do a bonus round for how many burps I have. think we can.
Monsieur?
We'll hang out here one more
Immédiatement.
turn. Yeah, we'll recruit those guys, and then I think Netherlands will be able to hold itself for a while. Worst case scenario is it doesn't, it's just an independent nation with no other
Un
holdings.
missionnaire
Oh,
en
how Catholic are we? Yeah, oh man, we're not really going up fast on the Catholicism. Yeah, you just yeah, you slowly become Catholicized. You guys, where we at? Let's kick you guys out of our port.
Bataillon prêt! Monsieur?
Oh, excuse me, again. For like the 15th time. Probably only have, what, 1, 2, 3 places? Could be an easy grab. Yeah, I have you guys over here. Oh yeah, we need a...
Flotte.
We will put you in a port, just so that you're easily accessible.
Ordre du
Actually,
navire.
okay, let's raid. Alright. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe the episode will end with laying siege to London. Yeah. So that's why I usually open up trade agreements with the Marathons and the Moguls, is because it slowly switches where the Marathons really don't have much to offer at the beginning of the game, but they slowly take over. And then once they take over the Moguls, then it just opens up a slot in my trade abilities. But until then, I'm still getting as much as I can from India. Alright. Let's look at Paris. Or Paris, as soon as guys say. Yeah, it's going up with that. Nope, not what I want to do. Still not what I want to do. There we go. Let's go with that socket bayonet. And then, yeah, Grenadiers. I've never been a big fan of the Grenadiers. Lower number of soldiers. And then 70, 45, 35, 15 versus 70, 40, 25. So, what is a reload skill? And their accuracy is a little bit better, but when you're talking about 120 versus 60, I mean, yeah, melee attack 6, 9, 13, 7. It's better, but again, I usually take a defensive stance. So for me, it's kind of yes, for me it's not really beneficial to focus on them because I use my artillery as much as possible to try and soften them up, which I do feel like that artillery is underpowered in this game. Your artillery is about as accurate as, I don't know, me shooting a BB gun right now. Out to 50 yards, but, you know, whatever.
Vos ordres, Captain.
What do we got here? we should be able to take on anything
Votre
that
humble
comes our
serviteur.
way.
Vos ordres,
So
votre
Giola.
majesté.
En
Monsieur.
avant! Marchez! Hissez, les gars! Hissez haut!
Oh man, I've forgotten to do this for a while.
Comme vous voulez.
Yep. Fuck your economy.
Vois l'ennemi en vue!
Raggy.
Changez de cap! Arrivez à destination!
Oh, yes, more Catholics. I'm sorry, puppy dog. Do you have the worst life? Oh no, you gotta get some belly rubs. Maybe it's a beer, but I don't remember going to war with the Iroquois, but okay. Ooh, excuse me. Ah, yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I already matched on militia plus 3 line infantry, pikes, and cavalry. Yeah, we should be able to match them.
Soyez
I'm not
bénis.
too worried about their artillery.
Votre majesté.
We'll lay some siege. Oh, you know what? Fuck that.
La vertu et la valeur invaincue.
We're gonna burn that down. And we already have. Yeah, Cambridge, you're gonna become the Catholic Church of Cambridge. You are going to find. Yeah, we'll put you someplace safe.
À vos ordres!
Le serviteur de Dieu.
My agent is going to go up here and see what we get going on, which is. Where are your Highlanders at? Did we kill them? Did we kill their Highlanders? We'll keep you there. Yeah, so. We'll just finish out the turn now, I guess. So we will try and do some island hopping with Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, and the Leeward Islands. Finish off the pirates. What are you doing up here? Let's. How are we feeling?
Préparez-vous.
Oh,
de
we
vos
did not
ordres.
like us here. So again, we
Oui?
will.
Marchez.
Yeah. They want to rebel, they can, but they gotta go to that army first. Do we have any priests? We
Que
do.
voulez-vous de moi?
Let's go Catholiциze. I said Newfoundland earlier. I'm wrong. It's that word. And I think that's where we were going to call it today. So thank you all for joining me, and hang on. It's been a nice couple of hours. We'll see what the next post is. It could be a continuation of this, or we might move on to Icarus and see who likes what more. Thank you. Done.